Ho, ho, ho. And now, live from Big Dick Daddy Dexing's gorgeous Paradise Alley, the most amazing region in all of Second Life, Big Dick Daddy Productions, in conjunction with Cole Media and Tremendous Travis Entertainment Incorporated, presents The Hello Show, featuring that retarded snowman in the corner, Codenax Wycliffe, and the infamous Hello Show panel, including Devlin Cass, Seth Cybertar, Swallo Manimbo, and manning the Eye on Second Life News Desk, True Hardknob Harcourt. And of course, the 11-time SL Talk Show Host of the Year, soon to be 12-time SL Talk Show Host of the Year, because I believe they're giving out the Avies pretty soon, the one, the only, Paul Chaplynski. So now, let's all say hello!
Yes, hello, and thank you very much for that wonderful introduction, Drew Harcourt, and welcome one and all to the Hello Show, this very festive season we're all having here at Paradise Alley at the Hello Show. It's gorgeous to see you all. On the panel we have Devlin Katz. Say hello, Devlin.
Hello.
Hello, Devlin.
Oh, yes, that was great, Devlin. And Drew Hardcore Hardknob. Say hello, Drew.
Hello, Drew.
And Seth Cybertar, recently married, soon to be divorced. Say hello, Seth.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom. And the gorgeous Swallo Manimbo. Say hello, Swallo.
Hello.
Gorgeous. And the one and only, our mascot, Cody Wycliffe. Type hello, Cody. See, there he goes. Gorgeous. And we have a super big show happening today, people, here at Paradise Alley, owned by Big Dick Danny Dexing. And we have a very special announcement to start off with. For the next 2 weeks, people, there will be a contest. And at the end of 2 weeks, that's the week, the Hello Show before Christmas, the contest winner will win something incredibly big. That is cash. And it is for the best room decorated, the best Christmas room decorated, Drew.
That's right, Paul.
That's right, everybody. So send your picture. We only require a picture. Or we can go to Brew's place, Drew, and take some special pictures of his decorated room.
That's for sure.
Yes.
Little freak show he is.
Yes. Can you please decorate your bedroom in Christmas stuff, Brew? Please, thank you. That'll be gorgeous.
Thank you. Doesn't wait for an answer.
So decorate your room, and then take a photo, and then send it to Devlin. That's the guy at the end with the antlers.
Send it to me. Yep, send it
to Devlin. And then the week before Christmas, we will announce the huge winner. It's going to be
Paul,
incredible, people.
Could this be any room?
Yep, any little room you like in your house.
So you can do a Christmas bathroom?
Christmas bathroom, anything, Drew, as long as it's Christmassy.
That's cool.
And the winner will win something gorgeous. So it'll be amazing. Oh, I forgot to do this.
No blood.
No blood. And now for another special announcement. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Don't talk over the gesture, Paul.
I just did. Next week at the Hello Show, people, Mr. and Mrs. Claus are going to visit us from North Pole. Oh my god!
Yay.
That's right, people. Special guests, Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, will be here at the Hello Show. They will be giving out some special little presents and everything. It'll be amazing. Yay! So don't miss that, kids. Will they, Drew? That'll be just incredible.
It will be incredible. Paul, you know what I love?
What do you love, Drew?
I love how you say from North Pole instead of from the North Pole. It's so cute.
It's just the North Pole. It'll be incredible. And our special connections, Cody, as the snowman, has organised Santa coming here. Thanks very much for that, Cody. Good job.
Yay!
Yay for Cody. So don't miss that next week, people. And let's get on with the show right now, because it's time for Is He Hot or Is He Not with Drew Hardcore. Let's hear it for Drew.
Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So my shirt, it hurts. For my shirt, so sexy, it hurts.
Okay, and a very special week one of the festive holiday season, hot or not. You would think this would have something to do with Christmas, but I am a slapdick and I totally forgot. So, I don't have any of the little elves. What I do have is some retread from American Idol, like 2010, who just released an album. He wasn't even like the runner-up. This is what it said in his IMDb. He was the 7th runner-up. Like, after 5, don't you stop counting being runner-up? Miss America, they don't have, like, 47th runner-up. Like, you're one of the finalists, you're not. Anyways, he actually isn't bad. Let's take a vote on, I think his name is, Tim Urban. That's his name right there.
Tim Urban, people.
Let's take a look. There's a picture of Seth Sexy, Tim Urban. Look at that cheesy smile. I do like his hair.
Let's have a look, Drew.
Mm-hmm.
He looks familiar. I've seen him before.
Yes, because he was the 7th runner-up on American
Yes, Paul, I've done him too.
Everybody knows who he is. If you're the 7th runner-up on American Idol, you're famous.
He looks very familiar. Well, I'm going to say
anyways,
straight up that he's hot.
Who thinks that Tim Urban is hot?
Mm-hmm. Drew, you could just pull his hair. Look at his hair.
Swallo says hot. Gnarly says hot. Gnarly says hot again. So that's double hot. Yay! Bill says he's cute, which is something, because Bill's got a candy cane up his ass. Shia says hot. Man, this guy's getting a lot of vote. Oh, Cody says hot. He must look French. Warm says he kinda, okay, which must mean he's kinda warm. We'll call that hot. Seth says he's hot. Shia says he needs a haircut, but she already voted hot. Amy says meh. I think it's just because Amy wants to be the contradictory one. Paul, do you think he's hot?
I said at the beginning, Drew, he was really hot.
Oh, he is really hot. Devlin likes any white guy that he thinks he can fuck, so Devlin thinks he's hot. And I say he's hot, and I will vote for Marcus, because he's straight and doesn't like to admit that guys are hot, so Marcus votes hot. So I think that's unanimous. Tim Urban, while he probably can't sing because he was only 7th runner-up, is hot. We'll add him to the hot list, Paul.
Thank you very much, Drew.
My shirt, too sexy
for my shirt. It hurts. Oh, yeah. That sounds a bit like you, Seth.
Too sexy for my shirt.
Exactly.
It hurts.
It does. Thank you very much. And that was Is He Hot or Not with Drew Hardcore. Give it up for Drew. Give it up, Drew. Good clapping. And let's keep that applause going, people, for Devlin Katz's Crazy Top 10. Take it away, Devlin.
Gorgeous. And what I have for you is the top 10 greatest Christmas films of all time. And we will start with number 10 and go to number 1.
Well, ain't that a switch?
It is. It's gorgeous. Coming in at number 10 is the 1990 movie Home Alone. Gorgeous. And then coming in at number 9 is the 1940 movie Remember the Night.
Huh?
Black and white movie. I
never even heard of that.
I never saw that.
Oslo, did you see that in the theater?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, move along. Anyway, we'll go to number 8, and number 8 is the 1947 movie Miracle on 34th Street.
I saw that. It was so boring.
I loved it.
Mm-hmm. And coming at number 7 is everyone's favorite, 1989 National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
my
that's
God,
my
yeah, I love
favorite. I love
That's
that.
too funny.
Hey.
When the squirrel's in the tree, it's just a riot.
Mm-hmm.
I like the old ant lady and the guy smoking the stogie.
Yeah, she
That
wrapped
was
up her
gorgeous.
cat
She sings the national anthem
instead of race.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Pledge
Play
of
ball.
Allegiance, not the national anthem. Yeah, play ball.
Then coming in at number 6 is the 1951 classic, The Christmas Carol. And that one I know is Oslo's favorite. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And we'll go to number 5.
Number
So
5.
This is also Oslo's favorite, the 1983 Christmas movie of A Christmas Story.
Ugh,
Mm-hmm.
hate that kid.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Mm-hmm. It's gorgeous. Then we'll go right to number 4. It is the 1947 The Bishop's Wife.
Ooh.
Huh?
Now that
I
kind of
didn't
sounds like
see all of that.
That sounds like some like freaky porn video.
I know, really, it does. Christmas porn.
Mm-hmm. And we'll go to number 3, and it is the 1984 version of Christmas Carol. Mm-hmm. Which all it is a colored the colored version of the 1951 one, pretty much. Anyway, and we'll go to number 2. It is the 1977 movie The Gathering. Which
What was that about?
Was that the Waltons?
Let me click.
No, that was a Homecoming. That was Thanksgiving.
A Gathering? Wasn't that a horror movie?
That's what I thought, but apparently it's
Yeah, it is a horror movie, isn't it?
what the first line says, one of the best television films ever made is also one of the best Christmas films ever made. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. And we'll go right to the number 1 movie of all time, Christmas. Yep. Mm-hmm. And it is It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh my god, puke.
Mm-hmm.
And this whole
Who wrote this list?
This whole list is fake because everybody knows that the best Christmas movie is Die Hard.
Oh, gotcha.
But isn't Bing Crosby in that movie?
No,
no.
what's his face is in it? Gregory Peck, or no, the other one.
I like
Another
Gregory Peck.
annoying
Jimmy Stewart?
Jimmy Stewart, yeah.
Jimmy
That's
Oh, I hate Jimmy Stewart.
I love Jimmy Stewart.
But anyway, that is...
He was kind of annoying, Seth. I'm sorry.
time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Oh my god.
That's what the little kid says.
But that's what I have for you people. That was the top 10 greatest Christmas films of all time. Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous. Thank you very much, Devlin. Let's hear for Devlin. Cats is praise. Top 10. Typing by Drew Harcourt. This is a little college fans known for. That is potato chicken hands, people. Wonderful. Yay, Seth. And let's keep that going for Seth, people, because it's time for Marketplace Shopping with Seth, and today, Devlin will be helping him. Yay.
Like a little elf.
He will. He's a little elf with
Exactly,
reindeer.
thank you.
A little black elf. With reindeer.
Gorgeous. Yep, I have shopping for you people. Gorgeousness. And let me
With
get
Seth.
to that. Yes, shopping with Seth, but done by me. Gorgeous.
And we have a very special surprise with one of them, don't we, Devlin?
We sure enough do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put this first little linky dinky in, if it will let me. What the Jesus is going on? Okay. That
Don't
is the
take
first.
Jesus' name in vain on Christmas show.
Yes, they might ban me. But the first one we have is the Warbug airplane Christmas bomber, and
Oh my god.
it's lovely. There's no little reviews, and apparently you can drop the Christmas presents down, and they actually will become bombs and blow things up. So
Well, that's kind of cute.
isn't that lovely?
It is special.
And you can go to the little Warbug whatever sim,
cute.
and you can test drive them. And I think we have some of the other little planes, but they're really hard to drive for us. But we have that. It's only 100 linden, so that's a quick, easy little buy up.
Gorgeous.
And we'll go to the next one. The next one, me and Paul have adventured on and loved it.
Oh my god, this is incredible, people.
Yeah,
You have to go there.
This is a 2-seater winter sled with an adjustable reser. There's also is a 4-seater sled made by the same person, and there's also a snowboard from them. There's 25 reviews, 399 linden, and you actually can go to the Elizabethtown Christmastown place, and
Go there, people. It's amazing.
You can actually drive the sled there, and it's amazing because you drive it like a car, and it's really cool and it's fun to drive.
Highly recommend it, people.
Highly
Axel loves that one too.
And the next little one is a little Christmas decoration that you all can use in your little Christmas room picture photo thing. Be lovely. And it is a little Christmas ladder from whatever, if I can pronounce this place, is it Ches Moy or whatever? I think that's right. Sounds good to me.
Ask Cody, he likes French shit.
That place, yes.
C'est moi.
Yes, however you say it. Anyway. It is 150 lindens, 1 review, and it's gorgeous. And it has little gift boxes with 7 little we can pose with it, 7 poses or whatever. It's very lovely.
It is.
That can be in one of your little Christmas rooms. And
Cute.
to top this whole shebang of the Christmas shopping list off is...
Look at this, people. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It is this lovely, amazing Christmas car. Done by the one and only Cole Jupiter.
Oh my
Jupiter
god,
Motors.
that's gorgeous.
It is very gorgeous, and I think a few of them parked randomly around this sim at different spots. You can camera around and look.
If you care to look at straight ahead of us, people, the way you walked in, you will see the car in actual life here at Paradise Alley. It's incredible.
Yep, next.
And we're going to give 2 away now, people. The first 2 people in chat that say they want it, they can get it. First 2 people, you will win that car.
I want it.
Okay, Seth. Seth gets 1, and who else?
No, I don't get one. Somebody else can do that. I'm on the...
No panelist.
Okay, Gigi, Seth, and Sheena will both get 1.
Sheena.
Shia.
And for the rest of you, that would like to purchase it, it is $4.99. It's lovely. There is 2 reviews there, and it's all mesh, and it's amazing. And it's very easy to drive, if I didn't say that before.
It is very easy to
It's a gorgeous car. Drew drove me over here in his to the show tonight.
There is 500 for you.
Thanks.
Get that, please. Gorgeous. Where's Gigi? Where the hell's Gigi?
Gigi
She's in the back.
Sitting.
Oh, there's Gigi.
She was right in front of you, unless she moved.
She did move. Gorgeous Gigi.
He's very gorgeous.
And says Cybertar. He will also be getting a car because it's gorgeous.
Aww. Thank you, that's sweet.
That was the conclusion of the little shopping with Seth done by me.
Amazing, people. That car is gorgeous.
Listen up, fuckers. Tinkling, tink, 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 tinkling.
Gorgeous. Please thank Devlin Cat and says Cybertar. Wonderful. And now, people, Seth Cybertar has this little announcement for us. Would you like to read your little announcement, Seth?
Yeah, I was kind of eating cashews, but
Well, that's okay. Spit them out.
Car. Kind of surprised me with that one.
It's okay, Seth. You can do it.
I just wanted to announce for those who don't know it that a couple of our Sims are closing that we've seen and been with for years. One is St. Lev and the other one is Jungle Boys. They're going to be closing within the next few weeks. Jungle Boys has been around for 6 years and St. Lev's for, I think 4. Anyway, they're going to be coming to an end. They're being closed down. I have a very long note card from Taylor, if anybody wants a copy of it.
Now, didn't Taylor go to the jungle or somewhere?
Yes, this will be the second very long note card announcing your closing from Taylor, which means the sim will be back up in as 2 months.
Yes,
Well,
Taylor's the one,
as it is.
Taylor
the one
lives
that
in
went to the
Australia,
Brazil.
people.
He went to Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's a kindergarten teacher. He's gorgeous.
Anyway.
It will be sad because there's been a lot of Sims that have closed that we used to like.
Mm-hmm. Hot and Hung was one of my favorites that closed.
Yes, that's the one I was thinking of. I won the sexiest guy there. I'd just like to say
H
that.
and H. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I won the sexiest guy there.
Mm-hmm.
And Devlin Zepp, I'd also like to say, was also in the contest, and he didn't even come runner-up or anything.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much for that little announcement. Thank you. Let's hear it for Seth.
Welcome.
Paul, was that before or after it closed?
Oh. Stand by, people. We have a breaking news story here live at the Hollow Show, owned by Danny Dexing, and our intrepid reporter, Drew Harcourt Hardknobs. What's happening? Come in, Drew Hardknobs.
Yeah, boy, that theme song is a lot longer than I remember. Anyways, Paul, I'm in Britain, because you know what you can't do in Britain?
What can't you do in Britain, Governor?
Well, one, go to a good dentist, but, I digress.
Oh my God.
Outside of that, you can't make a lot of noise when you're fucking, apparently. A woman who was ordered by a British court to be quiet during coitus is making her point loud and clear. She refuses to stop screaming during sex. Yep. Cailin Cartwright, 53, of Sunderland, England, is apparently so noisy with her husband of 38 years. Imagine that, 38 years, which means she got married when he was 15. Do the math, people.
That's his number.
Yeah, no. After 38 years, he's still banging one out in her. No Cialis for him. Anyways, she is apparently so noisy with her husband of 38 years that a British judge in 2010 ordered her to keep it down because her neighbors complain. The order, known as an antisocial behavior order, such a funny name, bans Cartwright from shouting, screaming, or vocalizing when getting down and dirty for a 4-year period. Now she is speaking out about her carnal controversy. On Wednesday, she discussed her lusty legal problems with me. It's not as if I'm having sex and think, oh, I'm making too much noise. I better be quiet, she said while talking to me. The ASBO, otherwise known as the Antisocial Behavior Order, was issued after police came to the Cartwright home more than 30 times to silence the passionate couple. Cartwright also breached a noise abatement order 5 times and was given suspended jail terms of 8 weeks and 12 weeks for violating the ASBO. The problem was exacerbated when the Cartwrights bought a bed with an iron headboard. That wasn't a good plan, was it? That banged against the wall. I did not understand why people ask me to be quiet, because to me, it's just normal. I didn't understand where they were coming from, she told the judge during a court appearance. I have tried to minimize the situation by being intimate in the morning, not at night, to avoid disturbing sleeping neighbors. What a crackhead. With the ASBO lifted, Cartwright will keep doing what comes naturally with her husband. As far as I'm concerned, that's what you should be doing. Just relax, go with the flow, she told me. She made one concession to the neighbors, a less noisy wooden bed, probably brought to her just by Santa. And that is another Paradise Alley Action News update. Paradise Alley Action News, brought to you by Drew Harcourt, is sponsored by Cold Motors. Cold Motors, we wish you a very, very Merry Christmas, and please buy our cars, because I need the cash.
Thank you very much. That was Drew Hardcore Hot Dogs live here at Paradise Alley Action News, people. Yeah, look out CNN, we're on your ass. Gorgeous. And now, people, it's the one and only, the gorgeous, the incredibly beautiful. It's What the Fuck with Swallo Manimbo. Let's hear it for Swallo. Oh my god, Drew, yeah!
Oh, thank you, Paul, for those well-deserved compliments.
Yes, thank you. You can pay me later.
Okay. I had a busy week this week, and it started out with a trip to the zoo, and I made a new friend. So I just wanted to share a picture that we took together. He's very tall.
Let's look at this picture, people.
His name is Jerry.
Oh my god.
Is it Jerry or Jeffrey?
They have got
No.
very long
He is related, though, Devlin. This is Jerry. It's his Jeffrey's cousin or something. New friend.
Where she keeps her nuts.
She keeps something in there.
Yeah, and their tongues are like sandpaper, so that would really hurt her boobs.
Not if they're fake.
And after that, I did a little Christmas shopping, and I stopped to get some food, and I actually found a Devlin Cass meatloaf. Check this out. And of course we ate him right up, and he was delicious.
My god, the eyes are creepy as all shit.
Look at that, people.
He was yummy.
My god, that's gross. Hey, Chris.
Goodness me.
Oh my god, somebody should make that. Drew, you should make that.
That could be next week's recipe.
Talk to Amy.
Yeah, Amy could pull
Amy,
that off.
You should make that a meatloaf like that.
The kids will love that.
Devlin meatloaf with the bacon panties.
Oh my
So-
goodness.
And then, of course, I went to the shops and I started to pick out some Christmas presents. And I'm not sure who to give this one to. So check this out, and if anybody really likes it, it could wind up in under your tree this year. It's, for those of you who don't speak Lithuanian or whatever language it is, it's underpants made out of human hair.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that awesome? Like, and you don't even know whose it is, so it's not like it's real personal.
That could be all full of lice.
What if
or
they had
something.
lice? Yeah, that's gross.
Exactly.
Oh, don't think about that.
Maybe there's.
I'm sure
Maybe those were caveman
it's
pants.
very, very soft. Except, you know what though? It gets stuck in your teeth. I've been picking hairs out of my teeth all week, so be careful if you're wearing it. If someone else is wearing it and you go down there.
And I knew it was human hair because I've seen those type of pictures before where they do those little decorations out of woven hair. It's really kind of creepy, weird.
I don't think it's weird at all.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, so none of you are going to get it then. Never mind, that cost $400. So then I wandered over to the toy department, and I just don't know what to think. I'm used to, children's toys being there was, Tickle Me Elmo was a big one, or, some like Xbox or Cabbage Patch doll. Well, guess what the number one children's, well, actually number one just gift anywhere today is?
What is it, Swallo? Please tell us.
It's a Ouija board.
Oh my god, you don't use Ouija boards. They're
Well,
crazy.
It's the coolest and must-have Christmas gift of 2014. They're flying off the shelves and running out of stock on them. And church groups are absolutely appalled by this, and they're warning people not to delve into the darkness. The sales are actually at 300% this year, and the church groups are getting very upset. So the popularity, why it's number one, is over the latest low-budget horror film called Ouija. Devlin, we have to get this. So apparently that sparked all the interest in Ouija boards. So how scary can it be? The story's about kids meddling with powers they don't comprehend,
I saw Ouija.
and then wondering why all of a sudden everything's gone to hell. But kids and teens especially love it, and they're the number one group buying them, but everybody seems to want one this year. Hasbro makes them, in case you were wondering. And
I kind of was.
most people think it's a harmless parlor trick, but again, these church groups regard them as a dangerous tool which can trigger psychological harm or something even more sinister. The Church of England has officially released a statement through the Daily Mail that they have witnessed the dark side of Ouija and believe it's hugely irresponsible to market and sell the controversial devices as toys. They are warning parents not to buy them. They said it's opening a shutter in one's soul and letting in the supernatural. There are spiritual realities out there and they can be very negative. So if your kids are asking for Ouija boards,
Ask Bad Santa.
It's not
Only
good,
get
is
them
it?
one if they don't have a soul.
Well, yeah, I mean, what is with... Like, so kids see the scary movie and they want the thing? Like, so that's what I don't get.
No, but we should put out the Exorcist board now. To counteract
Okay.
the Ouija board.
We'll get an SL Ouija board and see if we can summon up some ghosts.
Oh my
Well, that's it
God.
for me, Paul. Until next week.
Thank you very much, Swallo. That was amazing. That was the gorgeous Swallo Manimbo people with What the Fuck. Let's hear it for Swallo. Gorgeous, yes, and keep those applause coming. Because if it's in the tummy, then you think it might be funny. Then you might need some honey, because it's time for cooking with Devlin Cats. Take it away, Devlin.
Get it.
What makes a great chef? Well, training and technique, of course, plus a great love of food, a generous personality, and
because of Halt and somebody, I don't remember who it was, but I want to say it was Amy, but I don't know. He gave me cranberries too. And Danny was crying because he wanted brown sugar, and Paul said no way to brown sugar because he was tired of colored things or something like that. So I ended up finding a maple brown sugar cranberry sauce recipe. And just whacked it all in the same pot together, and there you went. So you do need 12 ounces of frozen or fresh cranberries, a half a cup of maple syrup that you can ask Amy to mail you, and she'll gladly send you some. 3/4 cup of brown sugar, a half cup of water, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yes. We simply combined your cranberries, maple syrup, brown sugar, and water in a large saucepan and cook it over high heat until the cranberries start to pop. Reduce your heat to medium and cook it for another 5 minutes until the cranberries are finished popping and the mixture comes to a simmer. Then remove from the heat and stir in your vanilla. And your sauce can be served immediately or stored in an airtight container and put it in the fridge, and it will last for about a week. And here's a little recipe doodiggy, so anyone can have it for themselves and whatever they want to do to it.
They want to do to it.
Well, yeah, however you want to dress it up, fix it up yourself, make it your own. There you go. And I do need a thing for next week, my lovely little critters. We do need a
How can we have
holiday
like a fruit cake or something? Isn't that a Christmas cake?
Fruitcake, Paul, really?
Ginger
Well,
cookies.
Dude, gingerbread could sound good.
Oh, I love gingerbread. Oh my god.
Gigi said sugar plums.
Oh, sugar plums is nice.
We'll do sugar plums. Sounds good.
Gnarly's got a plan of his own.
Sugar plums it is for next week, my little peoples.
Thank you very much, Devlin. It's gorgeous. Sugar plums next week, people. Let's hear it for Devlin Katz's cooking, people. Bon appetit, bon appetit, bon appetit, bon appetit. And stand by, people. Breaking news story here at the Hollow Show. The Sims are owned by Big Dick Danny Dexing. That's right, a DD Enterprise. Come in, Drew Harcourt. What's happening?
Well, Paul, I have some sad news.
Oh no, what?
Many of you probably love Winnie the Pooh, and Tigger too, and have grown up with him, but he faces a ban. Yep, Winnie the Pooh may be banned because of his hermaphrodite looks. Yep.
Doesn't wear pants.
Cartoon Bear has a dubious sexuality and is always half naked, making him an unsuitable role model for kids, politicians say. Yes, because my kids often look at cartoon characters as role models. Winnie the Pooh could be banned from a Polish playground. That's fucking Polacks. They have no idea what the hell they're doing. After a politician labeled the character as a half-naked hermaphrodite who is an inappropriate role model to children. The beloved bear was meant to be the namesake for a new park in Tushin, but his dubious sexuality and minimal clothing has led counselors to block the move. During a heated debate, yep, the Polacks got heated over this one woman, who probably had a babushka on, was heard explaining how Pooh's unclear gender was manufactured by A.A. Milne, the author who created the honey-loving animal. She said, when the author turned 60, he cut off Pooh's testicles with a rusty razor blade because of his own identity issues. I have no idea where the Polacks get this shit. Those opposed to Pooh have suggested that a Polish cartoon bear, Mies Usztak, be used instead, principally because he is fully dressed, or maybe because he's Polish. Locals have lamented how their counselors are devoting so much time to such a trivial issue. One man told me Winnie the Pooh is a bear with low intellect, and unfortunately this is also evident in those who are concerned with this topic. Probably the smartest thing a Polak ever said. He then alluded to Pooh's addiction to honey in a rhyming Polish poem and recited, Winnie the Pooh is an alcoholic and liar. He walks with no underwear and has cut off his testicles. Now, my problem with that is it's supposed to be a rhyming Polish poem, and there's no rhyme. An official decision on Pooh's fate is yet to be made. Let's hope those Polacks figure it out. Paul, back to you with love from Poland. I'll be back in the States soon. As always, Paradise Alley Action News and Paradise Alley Action News updates are brought to you by Cold Motors. Buy my cars. I need fucking money to buy worms and presents.
Yes, that's right, people. Buy a cold Jupiter motor car.
I have a postscript to that last story. I'd like to
that,
say
Seth?
that Donald Duck always wears only a shirt and no pants. But yet when he steps out of the shower and he's drying off with the towel, and he turns around. He turns around and sees the camera looking at him. He covers up his crotchical areas. Right. Like
At Mickey Mouse,
there's something new showing.
Less clothing, but then they draw more on him.
And
Yes.
Mickey was a boy, and Goofy was a boy, and he was a dog, and Mickey was a mouse. What was Pluto?
Pluto's a dog.
Goofy was
No,
a dog.
No, Cody, he wasn't French. Yeah, Pluto and Goofy were both dogs.
Why'd one talk and one didn't?
But Goofy talked, and he was obviously a boy. What was Pluto?
What's a name like Pluto? I would think a boy.
Yeah, that's a very good
See,
question.
they should ban Disney.
Yeah, because Mickey said, "Come on, boy, let's go."
He's a
I remember him saying that when they were going outside in the snow, and Pluto didn't want to go. He was a boy, though. Boy dog. No balls.
Goodness me.
Now, I have a question. Did Minnie Mouse wear a skirt, or did she just wear
Yes.
a top?
She wore the little skirt that sticks almost straight out.
Interesting.
It is. Isn't it,
Okay,
Drew?
well, you know what? If you want to see Winnie the Pooh in Poland, you fucking can't. That's the bottom line.
And Pooh's a
Cody always
genius.
got
Here,
when he saw Huey, Dewey, and
if anyone has any doubts about Pooh's intellect, read this book, The Tale of Pooh.
Thank you very much for that, Swallo.
I'm serious.
Gorgeous. Okay, people, moving right along. It's time to clean out your earwax. Get that ear right to the computer, because it's time for Secret Sound with Devlin. Let's hear it for Devlin. And the
Secret
Secret Sound.
I have a sound and somebody's gonna hear it. And here we go. You ready? What is it, people? What is it?
That's me. What could that be, people?
Not a paper bag. Not peanuts in a can. Not crackers in a can. Not a mixing bowl. Not pretzels, but close. Not candy. Not oatmeal. Seth, oatmeal is not loud. Jesus. Not popcorn.
It is if you're constipated.
Play it again, Devlin. Play it again.
Now he says Pringles. That's what I was going to say.
Oh my god. I have to say, I was gonna say Elijah was close with chips, but Gnarly came right to it with Pringles.
Yay, Gnarly!
Oh my god!
Oh, I hate Pringles.
They're
Wow.
so
They're so wannabe, aren't they?
I had Pringles left over, I do.
And Gnarly has won the Secret Sound 1K giveaway. Let's hear it for Gnarly, people.
Elijah says Pringles are chips.
No, they're not. They're like pretend chips.
Well
They're
done,
mulched.
Gnarly. Gnarly was paid in 500.
They actually call them crisps.
Yes, Pringles are actually considered potato crisps.
Well done. Let's hear it for Gnarly, people, and Secret Sound with Devlin Cats. Give it up, give it up, give it up, man. And now, people, Paul Chaplynski takes no right to this and cannot be sued in any way or manner. It's time for the story with Seth Cybertar, who is the writer and creator of the story. Sue him, sue him. And
Oh
the
my God,
reader
it's a
is
beautiful story.
Drew Harcourt Hard Knobs. So let's hear it for the story with Drew and Seth.
Okay, welcome everybody to another edition of Drew Does Seth While Everybody Watches. And this is a very special first week of Christmas edition of Drew Does Seth While Everybody Watches. And Seth has written a lovely Christmas tome called Secret Santa. Walking to work, the few blocks I have to travel since I live and work in town, I took delight in seeing the Christmas decorations being put in the store windows and from the light poles. Seeing the first bell ringing Santa of the year, I walked over and dropped a few dollars into the pot. The Santa looked into my eyes. "Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas," he said as he patted my arm in some weird dialect I don't understand. I walked on humming the song White Christmas quietly. Hell, it was only November 15th, but the Santa got me into a good mood, a Christmas kind of mood. I walked into the coffee shop that I usually pass by and stopped in and ordered a white peppermint mocha, sipping on it as I walked the rest of the way to work. I got through my day without injury. That's quite an accomplishment. But work sure took away the Christmas spirit that I had earlier this morning. I walked home the same route as I came. I passed the same coffee shop and could hear the bell ringer from a half a block away. I dug right back into my pocket, hoping to regain the feeling that I had gotten this morning. There was a new bell ringer. A woman, Mrs. Claus. I dropped the cash into the pot. She looked at me and nodded a thank you, but didn't say a word. Walking toward home, I realized that the feeling just wasn't there. Aww. I got home, stripped off my suit, and put on some lounge clothes. Thin jersey shorts, going commando, and a t-shirt before sitting down to relax after flicking the TV remote. I was mindlessly watching TV until my stomach started growling and realized that it was after 6 and I needed dinner. Grabbing my wallet and door key, I stepped into my tennis shoes and headed out onto the city street in search of food. Right now, we have a dude dressed in thin shorts and tennis shoes looking for food. Walking into a nearby deli that I've been in a multitude of times, I ordered a sub sandwich with a bowl of soup. My waiter brought my iced tea, which he must have psychically guessed that I wanted since I didn't place it in my order, followed by my sandwich and a soup a few minutes later. "Thanks," I said quietly. "Thank you, sir," he replied as he walked away. I looked up and I tried to place that voice. It seemed like I know him. I ate my sandwich and paid my bill, leaving the waiter a $5 tip, and walked towards the door. I passed my waiter and saw him checking the swing of my meat in my thin shorts. I had pretty much forgotten how thin the material was when I left home. The next morning I could hear the bell-ringing Santa as I got closer to the shop he stood in front of. I took a few bucks from my pocket and dropped it into the red bucket. "Good to see you again so soon," Santa said. "Likewise, Santa. Merry Christmas." "Why, thank you, sir." I whistled a tune as I walked into my office. Santa's voice was so familiar. I kept dwelling on the voice most of the day, and about the time I was leaving work, I realized that the voice of Santa was also my waiter from last night. Again, I walked past the afternoon Santa, and this time it was a black Santa. No, not Danny, not Devlin, just another black Santa. Again, this was not my Santa. After I got home, I decided to go back to the deli and get another sandwich to see if my Santa was there. I walked in and sat in the same section looking around, but I didn't see him. Oh, damn. I looked in the menu, ordered, and sipped on my drink, feeling a little bummed when the Santa waiter walked over, setting my plate in front of me. "Hi, my name is Kenny. I was on break when you came in. If you need anything else, just let me know," the waiter said as he turned to walk away. "Kenny," I called out. He turned and came back to the table. "Why, yes, sir." This is going to sound silly, but, are you Santa? I asked. Kenny looked at me and smiled. "Well, no, I'm not really Santa, because we all know that Santa doesn't exist, you silly wench. But I do help out the church by bell ringing down the street." "Oh, I thought so. Your voice drove me nuts when I was here last night when I ate dinner." "My voice was offensive?" "No, it was sexy. I mean, it was nice," I stammered. "Sexy, huh?" he said, smiling, enjoying the fact that I had embarrassed myself. "Well, yeah, I heard your voice as Santa, and then here and took me until today at work to put it all together. It made me want to get to know you." "Let me get you another glass of iced tea, and I'll be right back." I started eating my dinner when Kenny, otherwise known as my Santa, not the black one, came back with my drink. He placed a paper coaster down and set my tea on it. I thanked him as he walked away. I needed to find a way to get his attention. He is a sexy-looking guy, and didn't run away when I said his voice was sexy, at least. I took a drink, and was setting the glass down again when I noticed that he had written Kenny and his phone number on my coaster. I folded it and tucked it into my pocket like a little Christmas secret. I finished my meal when Kenny came back and asked if I needed anything else. I put a very large chip on the table and tucked a note with the money with my name on it, with my phone number and the words, "Call me," written in nice little curlicues, so he knew I was a fag. I was home relaxing about 2 hours later when the phone rang. "Hello?" "Hi, Ethan. It's Santa," Kenny said. "Hi, Kenny. Santa. I'm glad you called. I was hoping you would call tonight." "Well, how could I resist calling a cute guy like you that thinks my voice is sexy?" We talked for 3 hours until I had to go to sleep, and I agreed to see him the next day after work. I walked with a lift in my step, hearing the bell ringing, rounding the corner, so merry. I looked up, seeing a woman ringing the bell. Shit! I thought. No Kenny today. I took a buck or two from my pocket. Boy, this Santa shit is costing me a lot of money. And I dropped it into the bucket and smiled at the bell ringer. A figure stepped away from the doorway. Oh my God! It was Kenny! "Hi. I hope you don't mind me hanging out here to walk you to work." It's kind of stalkerish, which is a reoccurring theme lately in Seth's stories. "No, it's great. I was disappointed not to see you ringing the bell, but this is oh so much better," I said, as I put my arm over his shoulder, giving him a hug. We stopped by the coffee shop and grabbed a bagel and coffee. "Let's sit," I said. "Won't you be late for work?" said Kenny. I don't even know who he is. "Nope," I said as I lifted my phone from my pocket, dialed my boss, and told him I was taking a personal day off and that I would see him tomorrow. "There, I am off for the day and more than willing to spend it with you. If you like, that is." "I'd love that. I'm Santa. I do have to work tonight at 6, 'cause I'm a waiter and Santa, but I'm all yours until then." I like the sound of that, Santa. Let's walk back to my place so I can change out of my suit, and maybe you can change into yours. And that is the conclusion of the first half of Secret Santa. The rest will be read at Paradise Alley Hello Show, Christmas show number 2. So please come back next week to listen to the rest of the story. And, as always, if you look in your local chat, Seth will be happy to publish his blog page, where you can join the millions and millions of other good little boys and naughty little boys that are reading his perverted stories and making it all that much less likely that the real Santa, not Kenny, will come to their prison cell and bring them gifts. Please join him in his erotic literature and his weird, creepy pictures of dicks coming. Thank you.
And that was Story with Seth and Drew. Let's hear it for Drew and Seth, people. Give it up. Yay. Woo! God, that's amazing.
That took some turns you didn't expect, right, Seth?
It did.
Exactly.
Now, was the story Santa related to Devlin? Because it was sort of like eating and stuff. And I don't know.
No, Seth does not inform us in the story how much the Black Santa ate, so we don't know if it actually was Devlin.
Oh my goodness me, people.
Stay tuned for part 2 next week.
That's right, people.
Wait until he gets
And
into
don't
Santa's
forget, people,
pants.
next week at the Hello Show, we would like to receive and start receiving all your Christmas decorating contest pictures. Send them all to Devlin Cats. And the week before Christmas, you could win a good prize. It'll be amazing.
Yes, Devlin Cats. Spelled Devlin Cats.
Meow.
Yeah. Meow! It'll be amazing, people. Gorgeous. And now, people, it's time for Dingy 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 Crazy Science with Drew. Take it away, Drew.
Well, do you know what I want for Christmas?
What do you want?
Your two
Drew?
front teeth.
I want a new name for this segment because it's really not signs anymore. It's just funny shit that I find on the web. Anyways, everybody, we have a slew. That's right, a slew of entertaining pictures for you that I have gleaned from the internet, where much weird stuff can be found. And here is the first one, and sorry I can't give you a little funniness about this because I forgot which one I put into my collection first. Here's the first one. Take a look. I'm sure it's good. Something. I don't know which one that is. Oh yeah, that's the one that Swallo sent me. That one's gorgeous. Look at the whole picture, people. The whole picture. Look to your left, and then look to your right.
Isn't that the truth?
Mm-hmm. Get your throat game ready. Buy some condoms.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness me.
Okay, now this one just made me think of Second Life a lot. And I don't even know how to explain it. It just made me think of Second Life. So take a look at this.
Oh.
That one didn't go over too good, did it? All right.
I think that picture sums up Cody in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this one is what happens when you let Oslo, after one of his famous drinking binges, drive your ship of containers across the ocean.
Oops.
And I know many of you will be doing some Christmas shopping this year, and, you know, we think on our sim, you know, oh, what should I get this person? Oh, what should I get this person? Even though we don't do that anymore, we do a grab bag. But, oh, what do I get this? I don't know what to buy this person. Well, you know who the hardest person to buy somebody for is Cailin. What do you get Cailin? I don't know what to get Cailin. Cailin likes poop. How do you buy poop? You can't buy poop. What do you get Cailin? So, I discovered this little idea in case you want to buy Cailin a little present.
How do we do that, Drew?
Oh my god, it really does.
Oh,
Well, it's true.
And this requires a little reading, so Cody, you're out. But for the rest of you, okay, I saw this on the internet, and just thought it was kind of clever and kind of funny, and also kind of true.
Amen to that, Drew.
Ain't that the truth, Devlin?
Exactly.
Okay, now I was going to save this for last, but I got one more after this one. But this is my favorite. Many of you thought the jujitsu picture was hilarious. This one isn't quite as funny, but it is pretty good. If you like weird-ass baby pictures, this one's good right here.
Oh my god, that looks like cold. That looks like cold when he was a baby.
Look at that baby's face!
God.
That's definitely cold when he was a baby. I'm sorry.
And finally,
Eli?
how could it be Christmas if we didn't make fun of Jesus a little bit? Because it is a celebration of baby Jesus' birth, and on Paradise Alley, when we want to celebrate something, we make fun of the person.
How about that? They used my buddy Jesus in that picture.
Oslo will now be leaving the show.
You gotta burn in hell on that Muslim.
If Theo was here, you would have
You
got
loved it.
banned, Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
That's cute. Anyways, that's this week's episode of Crazy Shit that I ran across on the web, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I made you laugh.
Amazing.
If I didn't, too bad.
Crazy Signs with Drew, people. Give it up for Drew and his crazy sign. And now, people, it's time to give away some more Moolah Rouge. That's right.
More money, more money, more money, more money.
That's right. And now, Drew Harcourt will now give away 2K cash to some lucky person in the audience.
Oh, I know who I'm giving this to. I love y'all. I really do. I do. I would like to give it to all of you, but Paul won't give out 20,000. Oh, am I not supposed to stand up? I forgot about that.
Oh my god, Drew, you just ruined everything.
Yeah, I'll sit back down.
Little ruiner.
Wait now, bitch.
Shit. I gotta remember which fucking pose I was in.
Give it to somebody with good hair.
It was the one that you first had, you silly boy.
It's not that one.
God, Jesus, Drew.
Oh, talk about an amateur, Devlin. Yes,
Oh, well.
it's that one, Drew.
Just don't take any pictures of me, Cold. Anyways. Yeah, see, now, Paul, I understand how you forgot. Anyways, I love you all. I would like to give it to you all, but I have been picking on these two people for a week because they have something sticking out of their assholes. So I would like Paul to give both Bill and Kay each 1,000 lindens so they can go to the hospital to the hospital
Rectal
and
removal.
get their candy canes removed from their assholes.
Oh my god, people, Bill and Kay both win 1K each. Dun, 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 dun.
I'll kick in an extra 2K if you replace them with baseball bats.
Ooh. If they try and hand you a candy cane to suck
Amazing.
on, think about it twice.
My suggestion is don't ever trick or treat at Bill and Kay's house.
Gorgeous. Let's hear it for Bill and Kay.
I like my favorite part is that they stood up to receive the cash.
Well, do you know how much hurt sitting on those canes?
As quickly as possible. Now Devlin Katz will now give away another 2K.
Yeah.
Devlin Katz, who is the boyfriend of Danny Dexing, the owner of Paradise Alley.
Boyfriend, husband, Jesus.
Oh, husband, sorry. Yes.
Yes. Anyway, we'll move along for all these little nerds like Oslo. Okay. And as we all know, or most of us should know or do know, that today is December 7th. It is Pearl Harbor Day. And I would like to know the exact time the Japanese dive bombers appeared out of the clouds.
I hear them with Google machines clicking away. Gnarly says
in military time?
Oslo says 7:10. Well, it doesn't need to be in military time because it's early.
It's actually Hawaiian time.
I'm wearing pearls.
10:41. Bill says 7:35. Oslo says 7:10 again because we might.
Don't I win by default since I'm wearing pearls?
Gigi says 7:30. Cody says 12 o'clock because he's just stupid.
Where were you eating your spam that morning?
Gigi says 8.
This is not one of my trivia ball questions.
Gnarly says 7:15. It'd be so much easier if you people would just Google like Amy's doing.
Not 7:15. According to this little website I'm looking at here, it's
Tuck, tuck,
oh
my god, you've all failed Google.
Gnarly says 6:30. He's just randomly typing in times now.
Eli, what time was it?
Warm says 7:48.
And Gigi has it with 7:55.
Gigi says 7:55. Gigi wins! Yay, Gigi!
Oh my god, Gigi wins. That was amazing.
And that was
painful.
And that is according to History.com, from the History Channel. That's the website.
Cupidcare.com.
Gigi is paid in 1K2 increments.
Honestly, it was close a couple times. Gnarly almost drew up 3.5 times.
Gorgeous.
Bill and Kay, you can sit down, please. Thank you, gorgeous. Let's hear it for our winners, people. Bill and Kay and Gigi.
Paul, I would like to point out that Kay got so excited and stood up, he dropped his dick on the floor somewhere.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All I'll say about Bill and Kay is that those socks have been on for a while, and you know what they say, if you have a boner that lasts for more than 4 hours, you're supposed to go see your doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Or me.
He gives good head.
I'll swallow. That's alright. Don't forget, people, next week, Santa is here with Mrs. Claus. So come here and ask all your Santa-ish questions. And for next week, we'll be also having a fancy
Santa-ish questions?
Yes, Drew. Sure,
Santa-ish questions?
Questions you ask Santa, you stupid bitch. Oh, just ignore him. He's Polish. Anyway, people, yeah, next week, fancy dress, the best person to impress Santa will win a prize. You gotta impress Santa.
Fancy or fancy Christmas?
Dress. You gotta dress like something out of Christmas.
Well, you gotta guess what the hell Santa would like.
Mm-hmm.
Since Santa is
Okay, that's
Danny.
the show, people. That's the show for this week. Don't forget, if you see somebody down the street, go up to them and say hello. See you next week, everybody. Bye bye.
Yay.
Yay.
At Christmas.
Yeah.
Without you.
Good night, Shea.
So it'll be blue. Just thinking.
You'll be standing up now.
About you. It'll be decorations of red on a
That's a wrap, Cold.
A Christmas tree.
69.
Over
out.
Don't forget, everybody, I'm being filmed.
If you're not here with me.